Hello everybody, SlimKirby here and welcome to another SlimKirby Central update. We got some big updates on the agenda today and we're going to get moving pretty immediately on them, so let's get this started. I said this last month, but my main and immediate update for this SlimKirby Central video is going to revolve around Magfest, the music and games convention that will be happening this coming week from February 18th to February 21st. Of course, by this point, it's going to be heavily unlikely that you are going to be able to get tickets and plan for a trip for this next weekend. But for those who just so happen to be going, I will be there in the flesh for all 4 days. I'll be hanging out with the PuddlePlainsHD crew and some friends of mine from the Speed Gamers community. I'm really looking forward to this convention because I went last year and hands down, it was the best convention I've ever gone to, and I expect pretty much the same results this year as well. While I'm there, I will be attending some panels, namely the Runaway Guys Drone Controller panels and the video game Name That Tune competition. So if you are in the area during those panels, come by and say hi. I should be standing in line for those panels. If there is a line, there definitely will be for the Runaway Guys, but I'll also be around afterwards as well, so if you want to come by and say hello, I should be outside the room the panel will be taking place in. I will also be doing a lot of Magfest game challenges with OdinSpec33, assuming they have the challenges again, and also Snack Attack 8 and I will once again be doing another world race of Donkey Kong 64. Those are just some of the events that will be going on during the convention, and there is plenty more where that came from. Now, even though the convention is from the 18th to the 21st, I will pretty much be gone from February 16th through the 23rd. This means I will not be having any streams during those dates, and depending on how tired I am, or if I have the not-so-uncommon post-con sickness, I may not stream the following Wednesday either. I'll see what I can do, however, so don't rule it out entirely. Videos, however, have been taken care of and will be uploaded during the course of that week. In fact, I pretty much have all of February taken care of at this point in preparation for this extended leave of absence. While at Magfest, I will be attempting to record some Mario Kart Double Dash multiplayer to have for that project. There will also be some content recorded for PuddlePlainsHD channel as well. So there will be some content for you guys as well to hopefully make up for the lack of streams, and you know, if a video is not up on time, but I should have everything scheduled, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. But yeah, that is what is going to be happening, and I am very much looking forward to it. All of my friends are looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really great time. I do apologize in advance if there's so many freaking posts about it on Twitter and you're following me, but that's just the way these conventions go. It's a lot of fun to see your friends again, and there's so much to do, so much to see. I'm not gonna quote Smash Mouth. I'm not. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Next thing. Okay, so I said last month that I would have a lot more information in regards to future and upcoming projects. But before I get to that, let's analyze the current progression of what I'm working on right now. Sacred Stones is still chugging along, going as fast as I can make it go without just making the project updated daily. However, after this Wednesday's episode, I will be done with Erica's Path and will be able to start working on Ephraim's route. In total, Erica's route took approximately 5 weeks, and I estimate about the same amount of time for Ephraim's route as well. Once his route is done, I'll be able to work straight through to the end of the game, and if I had to estimate, I'd say the main story would be around 70 videos at the absolute max. Keep in mind, though, there will also be post-game stuff I will be working on as well, but I may handle that in a different way as far as scheduling goes, and I might also take a small break from Sacred Stones after that. But again, I'll see how I'm feeling, and I'll see how much grinding I need to do after that, and I'll make a decision from there. In Tropical Freeze, I've started the 3rd world in a game of 6 worlds. However, I will say that I am further along in this point than I thought I would be. So, assuming things continue like this, I should be done with this project sometime in March. Finally, as far as Brawl's Subspace Emissary is concerned, I'm about done with everything pre-Great Maze as far as my recordings go, so like Tropical Freeze, that part of the project should also end around late or even mid-March, so shouldn't take too much longer for that, but that is chugging along nicely as well. But as far as scheduling is concerned, I'm still a little unsure of whether or not I need to change anything, or to better put in words, unsure if I should slow down on putting 3 episodes of Sacred Stones every week. Again, it will be a very long project with, at the current rate of videos being produced, at least 10 more weeks of content, and that's just the main part of the story. One thing I might consider doing, though, is the week after Tropical Freeze finishes, I might just have an entire week of just Sacred Stones, you know, just kind of speed it up a little bit. I really shouldn't worry about how long the project goes on, though, because, you know, some YouTubers have had projects going on for an entire year. You know, projects like Chugga's Xenoblade Chronicles Let's Play, that went on for a very long time. So I'm not really worried about the length of a project, but, you know, I am trying to think about those who, you know, may not be interested in Sacred Stones and who are more interested in some other games and some other content. But I'm going to keep on going with the rate that I am working on, and I'll try to put in a few adjustments in some weeks. Like I said, once Tropical Freeze is done, I'll probably just do an entire week of Sacred Stones to kind of put a little bit of a speed on it, but otherwise, I don't think I have to change up too much. And after all, of all the 50 plus projects I've done on my channel, honestly, Sacred Stones has been one of the easiest ones to work with. Like, the videos aren't really that hard to put together, and you know, I have a lot of fun with the game, so it's going pretty well. I have no complaints about it going on for as long as it is, but I'm sure there are other people who don't really want it to go on for that long. But that's pretty much the road I'm going to take with that, so hope you guys understand. I'll let you guys know next month if I make any new decisions, but otherwise I think I'm going to be going with that. Also, as far as Brawl is concerned, once Subspace is finished, I will have a short break in between videos to hopefully do the Mario Kart Double Dash multiplayer videos that I talked about a little bit ago, and maybe get a few extra episodes of Sacred Stones out there as well. But I will have some other content in addition to Subspace regardless, so don't worry, it won't be over after Subspace. Just don't be surprised that there might be a few weekends without it, because I want to take a little break from that as well. But anyway, on for just some projects that will be happening after this current wave of projects. I will officially confirm that Sonic CD will more than likely be the first. It's not a terribly long game, probably around the same length as Sonic 2 or Sonic 3D Blast. Regardless, though, it will be done. People have guessed and speculated that Super Mario Galaxy will be the big project after Sacred Stones. And while there is some truth to that, it kind of depends on when Sacred Stones gets done first, because it may not be done right after. I'm estimating June or July for Galaxy 1, and Ocarina of Time will probably be the long project in the fall for this year. I'm also thinking that I will do a Kirby game sometime after the Sonic CD playthrough to probably act as a little buffer while Sacred Stones finishes up. For those wondering which Kirby game, like I said before, Kirby's Adventure will be in the NES Marathon I want to do this year, and I also can't record 3DS games yet, so there aren't a lot of options remaining for platforming Kirby games. Hint, hint. But let's not discuss this too much further, though, because by the time next month, I'll finally have a lot more locked down, and my ideas can change quite a bit, as you guys already know. This is basically what I have in mind right now, and all of it is subject to change. This is just kind of a guideline for what I'm thinking at the moment. And as of right now, for the rest of February and the start of March, there aren't going to be a lot of changes, but I have thought a little bit ahead, so that's really all you need to know. Streaming has been a bit better over the past weeks. I did have to cancel a few streams here and there, but I had to in the better interest of myself and some other things I had going on and things I had to do. That may continue to be the thing as the weeks go on, so don't let that be a surprise to anyone if I have to cancel a stream. Usually it'll be the Monday afternoon streams, which are not really set in stone to begin with. And as far as retro achievements are concerned, I'm actually a little surprised at how much I've been progressing over the past month. Last month, I believe I had just reached the 30s, also the top 40, and now I'm about to, or in some cases I may have already done it, reach the 20s, which is the top 30 on the website. I think it's because I'm actually attacking the games that seem the most feasible to me, and because of that, I'm actually getting rewarded for it. That, and maybe the people ahead of me are kind of losing interest. I suppose it is possible. Even I lost interest for a while. So, I suppose anything is possible. I have a few ideas for games coming up, so maybe I can keep those streams going on after all, instead of actually thinking about taking a break from streaming like I've kind of talked about before in these updates. I've also pretty much finished Digimon World 2 as well, so that's something else we can be a little excited by. Although I'm sure it'll be kind of a bittersweet moment feeling when that playthrough ends, since that has no doubt been a highlight for so many people each weekend, and for myself as well. Those streams have just been really, really, really fun, and a lot of people come, and it's just a great time. Everyone who comes to the stream has a great time, and I really, really like that. It's been so much fun, and I'm really, really sad that it's actually kind of over now. But we'll try to do some other games like that. In fact, I have talked about doing Digimon World 3. It's not anything like Digimon World 2, but it is a game we could look into, and I also kind of want to do another stream Pokemon session as well, because a lot of people who love the Pokemon Light Platinum streams, you know, they kind of want to see Pokemon again, and I had a lot of fun with that, and Pokemon is something I can pretty easily play through as well. So, I guess really the only update I can give here for my Twitch channel is let's just see how things go for a while. Like I said last week, or last month, not last week, I was kind of getting a little down in terms of streaming, not really having as much fun as I was having in December, but things are kind of picking up again, and I do like that, so maybe we can keep streaming going for a little while longer before I have to take a break from it, I guess. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I really hate shortchanging you guys on the website updates, but again, nothing really to report on. I guess everyone, myself included, is more interested in video content than written content. I have no personal ideas, and you guys don't have any suggestions either. I'll keep posting question corners when I get them, otherwise, we could probably just move on to the next topic. More recording has been done for PuddlePlainsHD, but we're waiting till after Magfest to start discussing and start posting the content. Besides, there will more than likely be some other content from Magfest to post as well. Like I've said before, I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody from Puddle Plains, and also, not really Puddle Plains relevant, but relevant to someone in the group Puddle Plains. Stay tuned to OdinSpac33's Twitter account, which is just OdinSpac, because he started recently hosting Name That Tune events in preparation for the big competition at Magfest we go to every year and kind of just have fun at. He's been doing his own little streaming events for that, little practice rounds. We've had little fun competitions between each other, and they've been a lot of fun. So definitely keep an eye out for those. We also have some ideas for community stream events for the community night, which is supposed to be every Friday. We've missed a few Fridays, though, because not anybody is really home on Friday night, so we don't exactly have anybody to host those events, but hopefully we will get these ideas together, and maybe we can come back in the next few weeks and bring you guys something interesting to watch, so that should be a lot of fun. And like I said, we have videos on the back burner. They are, and they have been worked on, so it has been more progress than progress has been made in like the last 3 or 4 months prior to this update. But do understand that we are a lot of very busy individuals, and individuals like myself who also has a stream channel and a YouTube channel. It's kind of hard to get everything together, but we are focused on getting some content out there, so just stay tuned, and we'll be with you very, very soon, hopefully. So that's going to be it for PuddlePlainsHD. Okay guys, the special shout out for this month is actually not going to anyone from PuddlePlains. It's actually going to go to someone who has been a tremendous help over the last several weeks for the Digimon World 2 playthrough that I've been doing on my stream channel. This shout out goes to the one and only Digital Blizz. Now, Blizz, I don't know if you have any YouTube channels or if you have anything that you would like to get advertised. If you do, let me know and I'll try to put that in the video description. But if you don't, it's not a big deal. Regardless, I just wanted to tell you that I really, really appreciate all of the help that you've given me throughout the entire Digimon World 2 playthrough. You've been pretty much at every single stream event for that project, and it's been nice having someone who I could talk to the game about and also get some help from if I ever needed it. And you were always there. You were always there to help, and I just really, really, really appreciate the help on everything and just kind of being around to talk to, because it was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I met you. I actually met you in the very first Digimon World 2 stream. Like, you were there in the first session and you were like, hey, this game, I play this game a lot. It's a lot of fun. I have a file that I still play every now and then, even though I beat it a long time ago. And it was just kind of cool to just talk to someone about the game, because I used to play this game so much when I was younger, and it's nice to have an obsession game where you could like share your obsession with someone else. I'm sure there's a lot of people who have a game that they play, but they really have like the most fond memories with one of their best friends, or something like that. And I kind of feel like me and Blizz definitely bonded over this game, and because of that, I had someone who I could confide in about my plans for these streams, someone who could give me advice on the streams and advice for what to do through the game, and it was just really, really cool to have that foundation, that support throughout the entire project, because that was a really, really huge undertaking. Like, I finished it in 10 stream sessions, and truth be told, I didn't even think I'd be able to finish it in 10. I thought it would be much longer than that, but I think just the fact that I had someone helping me, it made it a lot more bearable and a lot easier to do. And again, Digital Blizz, I just really, really, really do appreciate it. So thank you very much for being around. Hopefully you get to stay around for my other stream events too, because you're always a cool guy to have around. Everyone else thinks so, and you're a good. You're definitely a good. But yeah, that is going to be my shout out for the month, and let's move on to the final bit for this video, the real talk. Okay, it is time for some real talk. Kinda. Truth be told, I don't really have much to say this month. There haven't been any major developments on the job front. I'm still looking and applying for stuff, but it's a very tedious process that has no guaranteed results, at least right away anyway. And I've mainly just been trying to keep an eye on that stuff while also getting ready for Magfest and making sure all of my uploads are ready for the time I'll be gone. It was pretty good spending a lot of time recording and getting things done though, because it kind of put me like right in the middle of all my content again, and it kind of reassured me that no matter what, this is something that I want to keep doing, no matter the cost or the effort, because truth be told, I have fun recording videos. And you know what? I've been having fun doing streams too, and collaborating with my friends, playing games in general. It's just been an amazing experience, and I don't want to lose that no matter what the future holds for me. And, you know, kind of looking at all the controversies going on right now, like the whole Fine Brothers thing, Brain Scratch had some issues with YouTube's crappy copyright system. my internet company keeping me from having a reliable and fast internet no matter the cost. It's honestly just put me in a mindset where I kind of feel like, you know what? Despite all of the bad things going on, like, this is my life and I love it, and I'm going to keep doing the things that keep me happy. If anyone tries to get in the way of that, I'll just have to knock you out of the way like I've done with everything else. Everyone should apply that to their own lives as well. Just keep doing what you love, and if you need to put a hold on it, that's fine, but don't keep it out of your life if it does good for you, because it's an important part of you. And if you incorporate that in your life, even to a very, very small degree, I think that any situation, no matter how difficult it is, you're going to feel a lot better because you know you have something in your life that you can actually be happy about. And I just think that's something that people kind of forget, and I think that's something that people should really try to keep in mind moving forward. Not just in a situation like this, where it's like me doing Let's Plays, but just anything in life, really. It's a really good lesson that I think people should really kind of take in there. So yeah, I guess instead of an update on real-life going-ons, I guess you're more so getting an inspirational speech from me, but you know what, that's fine, because it's more than applicable, I think, and it's essentially a going-on. Like, this is something that has been going on with me, this is something I have been thinking about, things I have been, you know, focusing on over the last few weeks. And right now, I'm just really focused on seeing my friends this week and having a good time. I'll try to have plenty of good news and stories to tell when I get back. It should just be it should be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. But until next month, I'm going to leave it at that and end the SlimKirby Central update. I know this is kind of a weird update because I went on a lot of weird tangents, and there were some things that I didn't really even discuss very well. But that's kind of the way it goes. This is just one of those months where, you know, there is so much going on, and that while there could be a whole bunch I could talk about, in reality, there's a lot of things that just I can't really talk about, or things I can't really go on too much about, because it would be a really long video. There could potentially be a lot of things that don't need to be touched on at all, and you know, I just kind of want to focus on the basics, while also still kind of giving you some inside information. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you all later next month on the next SlimKirby Central update. And as usual, I'll see you for all of my videos, all my streams, all of that other very important stuff. So, thank you for listening, watching, whatever you want to call it. This has been SlimKirby, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.